punter Tress Way set to get this one started. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Pistol now for Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelce. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Hey, ribble it, ribble it.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Yellow, yellow. There's a water, right?
And he's got it. Has a way out for it, but touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Commanders, Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Got it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Three.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey, check that. Check Cowboy 80. Check. Go.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt hitting it for the first time. Trying to use that space outside, but found a defender instead, so no gain on first down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Got it. Ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Viking 18. Cup 19. Panther 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Joshua Williams has it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
15. Hey, we're going to do something.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On first down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 46-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Mahomes to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy, bring it.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He just get the play off. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
Cougar 19.
Play action now. Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
He connects downfield. Looked great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Bronco 80. Warriors 70. Ready, right?
Daniels to throw on fourth. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Now for big yards on the right side. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Throwing again, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
43.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow, yellow. That's a lot, right?
Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. We'll give it to Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warrior 17.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky Merritt. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Franco 80. 65 cat. 65 cat.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going deep this time. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
I don't need to. I don't need to. Oh, yellow. 43. 43.
Throwing is Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. comes away with it. Quan Martin with the pin.
I know he started the... play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Daniels now on first down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Panther 11, 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels throwing on third. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First and 10 from the 43.
60 Bison, 6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
3rd and 1, Daniels. He's caught by McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And the Commanders' first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Now a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hold it ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Here, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down, Chiefs going with a dive.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one's incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And 4th and 4 coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Got it. Ready.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. 70s Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They send a tight end in motion.
60.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. 19. Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashawn Smith. It's a small gain up to the 38. It was Mike Saylor still on that stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, 43. Hey, color.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to roll him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
Hey, 43, 15.
Another throw for Mahomes. That's worthy of running the slant. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Attack!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Attack! Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Jacory crosses
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
Second and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Set. 60, 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Quick slant to Samuel. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On a counter, Krosky Merritt. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Back. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Daniels from the pistol. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Panthers. Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Daniels now. Oh, he put some heat on this team. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's tackled for no gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 9 at the 32-yard line.
15. Hey, dribble it. Hero 15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 28, Commanders 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. 7 guys, 19, Sergeant.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Commanders losing by 14. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Get up.
Here he is to throw. Good strike downfield to Lane. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Washington.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Only 90 seconds remaining, partner. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Viking 18.
To throw, Daniels. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Chop 60, chop, Cowboy 80.
Daniels is going to throw again. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can have a little sigh of relief. Boy, they had to look, Brock, and they just missed a touchdown as the throw put him a little bit too close to the edge of that end zone.
Handle priority number 1, that's to catch it and secure it. Unfortunately, did not leave enough room to land his feet in the end zone, despite what was really a tremendous effort.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Desperation time here on fourth. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Well, no louder place in